Good Monday morning, everybody. We are back out here on what I'm calling the Yellowstone job, and we've got some mulching to do, and some mowing really, but I'm using the mulcher today for this. So this is what we're going to be doing in here. Basically, I'm going to start at this corner, kind of work my way down this embankment line here, and just mulch all this down. But we're going to get it all mulched down, and then next week after Thanksgiving we'll be over here on this side, and I'm probably going to do this embankment right here too with the mulcher. Come along here, do the embankment, then I just have to mow all that in there. So that's what we got to do. I did not sharpen the teeth on this thing this morning. They're kind of dull, but we're not mulching anything big here. I mean, that tallow tree might be about the biggest thing I'm going to mulch until I get over into there with some of those pines, but you know, they're small and pines mulch really easily. But all this is just a bunch of grass and dog fennel. It's not much to it. So just have to, that's the second roll of this concrete wire that I guess either when they put this sidewalk in or when they built this building right here, they just left that crap, because I found another roll of it over there when I was mowing the other day. Thank goodness I didn't hit it. But for safety, I've got caution signs on both ends of the sidewalk. Hopefully nobody violates those, and we're going to get started. See how this goes. Well, this side is done. Got it cleaned up all the way down to the end. I'm not taking out those willow trees, but everything else is cut down and knocked down. And I'm still waiting to hear back. The client may have decided maybe not to mulch out this little pond thingy, ditch pond, whatever it is. So I don't know if we're doing that yet or not. That may stay, but now I've got this open. I should be able to just come through here with the skid steer and just knock out this little middle section here pretty quickly when I come back. So now I got the truck over here on this side, and now the next part is to do this embankment, and it's pretty steep all the way down this whole side. That side it kind of leveled out as it went down towards that way, but this side's pretty steep all the way down, and it's pretty deep down in there. I mean, that's, you couldn't bring a skid steer through here and drive along this embankment. That's probably 50 degrees or so, 50, 60 degree angle coming off that embank, or off this side right here, off the high side. It's pretty steep. So the only way really to do this was to bring the skid steer up here and work my way down like this, but I don't want to be out here on this sidewalk. I'd be damn near out into the street having to back up far enough to make that turn, you know, to come in, and then you're gonna tear the grass all to hell. So it's just easier for me to bring the mulcher down through here, and then I can kind of sit up high. There's a couple utility pipes and stuff sticking up, so a lot easier for me to see those and not hit them. Way more visibility for me seeing people come through. I've already had to wave off a few people coming through here, like you don't see the freaking signs down there that say caution, stay off the sidewalk. People don't listen to a damn thing. There's another one of those pipes. There's some stuff kind of buried in this grass and stuff that I got to be on the lookout for. I've looked as best I can for it, but some of it's just kind of buried in there. But I think I got it all as far as marking it. So let's get started on this side, and we'll just about have this done, everything with the mulcher. So when I come back next week, all I got to do is bring the skid steer in here and start mowing. Well, this is all done. Got everything cleaned up, got this corner done. I went ahead and got all this like kind of this overgrown corner. This was pretty overgrown. Just went all the way around to there. So when I bring the skid steer back, I can just basically kind of start right there and, you know, we'll start mowing this. But all this embankment is done through here. All this is knocked down all the way down. I just got to get the blower out. Thank goodness it stopped drizzling, raining. I can just blow all this off into the lot there, and we'll be back next week after Thanksgiving to start bush hogging. There's a couple little things. There's a little ditch up here on the front lot that where I was mowing on Saturday that I want to touch up. We'll go knock that out real quick and this job will be done for the day. So let's go do that, and that'll be it. All right, everybody, that's the job. Got this little ditch right here done up, and this little side right here, I'll get that with the skid steer when I come back to do this lot. And I'll get that little corner too. I can come around these trees and get that little corner right there from this side, no problem. But that's that for today. I'm gonna leave that willow standing right there because that's where that ditch starts going back that way, and that's a good marker there. A good landmark to know that's where that ditch comes together. So you got this ditch swale here, and then you got that one coming from this side, and then they meet here and then drains back that way into that ditch pond. So that's a good little landmark. I'm gonna leave that standing. I thought about mulching it for a second. I was like, no, I'm gonna leave that standing for future reference. There's, I guess, some kind of overflow. Maybe that drains back over to that side. Hell if I know. Or maybe into that storm water. Actually, that looks like that water drains. Does it go that way? I don't know. I thought it went that way because that back there is holding water. You know, this is done. Just got a little blowing off to do, a little cleanup to do, and me and Munchie are out of here. We got a nice 10-hour trip to Alabama tomorrow. Yay! Teeth took a beating in here today. Hit some wire. Hit some what do you call it? Silt fence stakes. Hit some stakes. No big gouges or nothing, but the teeth are dull. They're about on their last leg. But I'd like to get a little bit more life out of them. They've got some life. Well, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Looks like it's gonna snow. It's not cold enough, but kind of has that look to it. That'd be cool if it did. We don't get much snow down here in coastal South Carolina, but it would still be cool. Well, guys, enjoy your Thanksgiving week, and I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.